Henry Cejudo versus Song Yadong, full card quick pick, starting off with the main event and ending the video off with the first prelim of the night. Triple C versus the Kung Fu Kid. Give me Song Yadong. The breakdown is simple. Henry Cejudo has the wrestling advantage. Song Yadong has the advantage on the feet. It is a matter of who can exploit who, okay? I do favor Song Yadong to keep this fight on the feet for a majority of the time and just do more damage, stay more active. Don't get me wrong, okay? Henry Cejudo will find a way to get this fight to the ground at least a few times, okay? He is going to be successful on a few takedowns, and he is going to garner some control time. I don't think he's going to do too much damage, though. That is the biggest issue here. Song Yadong is going to be doing damage on the feet. Henry Cejudo isn't going to be doing as much damage and more so just racking up control time, and I think that's what's going to favor Song Yadong in the long term. I think Song Yadong is going to win a dominant decision win, and I think Triple C will be sailing off to retire the career. Brendan Allen versus Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez here is going to have a significant cardio advantage, okay? If he can break Brendan Allen, he should win this fight, and I do see him kind of overwhelming Brendan Allen. Anthony Hernandez is a phenomenal grappler. So is Brendan Allen. I don't see either of these guys putting each other in a very dangerous position when it comes to a submission game. However, I do see Anthony Hernandez going in there, overwhelming Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen's striking has been a little suspect at times, and if he panic shoots against Anthony Hernandez, oh man, all I gotta say is Brendan Allen better hope he can get that back, because if he doesn't get Anthony's back, he's not winning this fight. Okay, that's his only chance. Anthony Hernandez is going to just absolutely walk Brendan Allen, just like he did Michel Pereira. He's just going to break the guy. I don't know if he's going to finish Brendan Allen because Brendan Allen is very good, but don't be surprised if Anthony Hernandez just dominates to a decision win. Rob Font versus Gene Matsumoto. The pick here is Matsumoto, and it's simple. Gene is the better mixed martial artist. If he can go in here and wrestle, strike with Rob, go back to the wrestling, initiate some sort of clinches, he should win this fight. Now, if this fight for some reason becomes a boxing match back and forth with Rob Font, Gene Matsumoto will lose this fight. Rob Font is a phenomenal boxer. If this stays standing for all 15 minutes, he will find a way to piece up Gene Matsumoto and win a decision. But I think Gene's going to come in here. I think he's going to mix the martial arts, and I think he's going to find a unanimous decision win over Rob Font. Jean Silva versus Melsik Bagdasaryan. I'm sorry, but Melsik doesn't have a chance. Jean Silva is going to come in here, and he's going to do whatever he wants to Melsik. I'm talking, if he wants to knock him out, he'll keep it on the feet. If he wants to submit him, he'll take it to the ground and submit him. If he wants to just mess around and beat him up for 15 full minutes, Jean Silva will mess around and beat him up for 15 full minutes. Jean Silva has the advantage everywhere. Okay, everywhere. Jean Silva by absolute domination. Jean Silva by whatever he wants. Jean Silva will win this fight. Alonzo Menifield versus Julius Walker. I can't pick a new UFC debut against a guy like Alonzo Menifield that has fight-ending power and very good takedown defense, okay? Julius Walker is good. Don't get me wrong. You aren't 6-0 in 2 years for no reason. But Julius Walker is not UFC ready. He's getting thrown into the wolves. Alonzo Menifield is absolutely going to tear this guy apart. He's going to knock him out. Give me Alonzo Menifield to give Julius Walker a very unwelcoming welcome to the UFC. Ion Cutelaba versus Ibo Aslan. Dude, I don't even want to pick this fight. I'm not picking this confidently at all, okay? I think Ion Cutelaba is going to have a little bit of an advantage. Yes, I know he's very, very chinny. Yes, I know Ibo hits like a freight train, but listen, hear me out. Ion Cutelaba is a very good wrestler. Ibo Aslan cannot defend a takedown for his life. Okay, if Ion Cutelaba can get this fight to the ground, if he can garner some control time, if he can, wear down Ibo Aslan and get rid of that fight-ending power, Ion will cruise to a decision and potentially even a late second or third round finish. But if Ibo catches that chin, Ion Cutelaba is going out. Okay, be careful. But I'm riding with my boy Cutelaba. I'm hoping that he doesn't go full mode and not take Ibo down and try and strike with him, because that is not going to fare well with him whatsoever. Andre Fili versus Melquizael Costa. Andre Fili is the more well-rounded mixed martial artist, okay? In this situation here, Andre Fili may even be the better overall fighter. But I think Costa is just more unorthodox. He's stronger. He's a better grappler. You know, he may not be a better striker, but I think the way he'll be able to mix in his martial arts, kind of throw Fili off, I think that's going to give him advantages in this fight, and I do favor him in the long run to beat Andre Fili. I don't think he's going to finish him, but I do think he's going to, you know, ease out, maybe even a split decision win, if not a 29-28 over Andre Fili, winning 2 rounds against the savvy vet. Mansour Abdul Malik versus Nick Klein. Mansour is going to go in there and absolutely murder Nick Klein, okay? He's going to either knock him out, ground and pound him, find a submission win. He's going to do something to end this fight very, very early and in a very dominant fashion. Ricky Simone versus Javid Basharat. I know Ricky Simone is a dog, okay? I'm picking Javid Basharat to win this fight. Yes, he lost to Ayman Zahabi. Yes, he could have done a lot more in that fight, but he didn't, okay? I get it. I get it if you're going to sit here and you're going to fade Javid, but I do believe Javid is very good. I do think he's going to come in here. He's going to negate Ricky Simone's pace. I think he's just going to go in there, keep this fight very technical. He's not going to let Ricky Simone go in there and dog him out, and I do think Javid Basharat is going to win a decision win. Nursultan Ruzaboyev versus Eric Mechanico. Guys, the pick is Nursultan Ruzaboyev. Eric is stepping up on short notice. It's his first UFC fight. It's his debut. He is a good wrestler, but that's about it. Nursultan Ruzaboyev, if he can come in here, if he can negate the wrestling, if he can keep this fight standing, or maybe even flip a position to take a dominant, mount, maybe a dominant, top position over Eric, he might even finish this fight. But I think Ruzaboyev is going to come in here. I think he's going to play strategic. He is moving up a weight class, which is going to benefit him. I mean, he's huge, 6'5". He's got an insane reach. There's a lot factoring in to Ruzaboyev having an advantage here. He's just the better fighter overall. He should come in here. He should do his job. Nursultan Ruzaboyev will win against Eric. It's just a matter of, does he get a finish or does he cruise to a decision? I think he's going to come in here. I think he's going to get a finish. Ruzaboyev is very, very vicious, but who knows? Ruzaboyev, nonetheless, should win this pretty dominantly. Modestas Bukauskas versus Rafael Sequeira. Modestas Bukauskas is going to come in here and he's going to absolutely knock Rafael out. Rafael is too patient. He's too tentative to be able to come in here and beat Modestas Bukauskas. Yes, Modestas is prone to getting knocked out. I don't think that's going to be the case in this fight. Rafael is not going to go in there. He's not going to land some crazy shot to put Modestas out. Yes, he could catch him. Yes, he can maybe TKO him, but I don't think he's going to absolutely chin him and just flat out knock him out. I think Modestas Bukauskas is going to come in here. He's going to stay patient. He's going to stay sound. He's going to put the pressure, calculated pressure on Rafael, and he's going to get him out of there. Nikolai Veretennikov versus Austin Vanderford. Austin is a very good wrestler. He sets a pretty good pace, but Nikolai Veretennikov is a very vicious striker. He's going to have a significant striking advantage here in this fight, and if he can just find one nasty shot that lands on Austin's chin, this fight is going to be over, okay? Vanderford, like I mentioned earlier, is a pretty good wrestler, but he's kind of chinny, and Nikolai is literally the worst matchup. Like Nikolai Veretennikov, yes, he's prone to getting taken down, but the guy gets right back up. He doesn't stop moving, and he carries fight-ending power throughout all 3 rounds, okay? Austin better be careful here. If he can't control this fight for all 15 minutes, Veretennikov is going to be live for the knockout. That is it for the picks and predictions. Guys, if you enjoyed, don't forget to drop down, leave a like, comment which takes you disagree with, okay? Sway me in the right direction, please. And while you're down there, subscribe if you're new, man. We're dropping content all the time. We're going to be live for these fight nights. We're going to be live for the pay-per-views. Come join the Fight Companions. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, morning, evening. Deuces.